Again, we want to thank Jake for joining us for that segment, but now it's time for our favorite weekly segment. We're going to be talking about the dampest of dudes, the soggiest of shooters, the moistest of men.
Hey-oh.
I'm not going to do that ever again. This is Wet Boys, where we give credit to the guys that absolutely went off in the past week, guys who absolutely had phenomenal performances, historic achievements, had crazy games, or just heartwarming weeks. And this is where the segment where we give love to them. So we do it each and every week. We have a counter. We have a Wet Boy of the Year. Mm-hmm. James Harden was our Wet Boy of the Year last year. Ricky, who's your Wet Boy?
So I have a question before I give my Wet Boy. Looking at the Wet Boy.
Can't just answer the question.
When don't you?
No. I'm looking at
every time.
I'm looking at my Wet Boy and the not the thumbnail, but like the graphic that comes up. Mm-hmm. Did you change the font of the lower half?
Yeah,
it looks a little different. It looks a little cleaner.
Even the
top half looks different too.
Yeah, the Photoshop got rid of our font.
Oh,
so it wasn't a choice.
I like the new font.
Well, cool, thanks. I'm glad that Photoshop changed it. Photoshop changed it, so it does look different, mainly because Photoshop hates us. But
okay. But yeah, my Wet Boy is somebody who some would say, the comment section, that he is one of the top 10 scorers in NBA history, although that's kind of false based on the numbers. But Carmelo Anthony getting his first Wet Boy ever! Carmelo is on the board. You can put him with one Wet Boy. Haven't been able to say Carmelo Anthony's name until now. He is a Wet Boy. Great week. Showing as a great sneaky signing for the Trailblazers.
So you have your Wet Boy counter where you keep track of it, and then I have my crazy
you mean
ugly
our Wet Boy counter.
No, but because I have my own. I have my week by week one where I say each week by week where I give
what?
It.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually predicted this because for my James Harden one, I didn't write James Harden Rockets. I wrote Carmelo Anthony Rockets down there. So I predicted that Carmelo Anthony was going to win a Wet Boy 2 weeks ago. I don't even know if he signed with the Trailblazers yet. I'm a genius.
Yikes.
But yeah, Melo was good. Melo was like, there was a play yesterday that wasn't even like a scoring play for him. He started, I think it was first quarter. No, it was the first quarter.
Yeah.
First quarter, he drives into the lane, dishes out to Dame, I think it was, or it might have been CJ, but it was like it didn't even look like Melo. Mm-hmm. Like he looked super athletic, he looked super smooth, he looked super quick. I was like, what the fuck? Melo looks good. So the Bulls have been Melo's.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Bitch.
At least.
How do you look good in the NBA? You played the Bulls twice in the same week.
Yeah. And
that's how you get a Wet Boy.
Look good, and he's got a Wet Boy. So shout out
Melo. He played
the
worst defensive four in the NBA.
Stay Melo. Did you know that's why he picked 00?
Why?
Because Melo.
Oh, Melo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I take it.
All right.
I take it.
Anyways, Wet Boy for you.
My Wet
Dave.
Boy. I'm going with someone who a lot of people are huge fans of. They all know him. Pretty well known.
International superstar.
Yep. Abdul Nader. Like he's been massacring it. And this is unfortunately a weak award, and I really only want to count the last 2 games, but that's okay because he's shooting so well. Like, even though in his first game this week against Golden State, he only had 2 points. No big deal. Only played 10 minutes. But he slayed it against Portland. He killed it against the Pels. Like, he has been on fire the last 2 games. And I want to give him credit because he's basically nothing but a trade piece right now for this Thunder team. And they're just raising the stock up. I didn't know he had this in him. I don't think he knew he had this in him. He is shooting so well, and he's playing with such confidence that I'm like, where did this come from? Where is this guy like... I knew where he played because we talked about this a while back, but yeah, just shocking performance out of him, stringing together a couple great games, raise that trade value, and keep on thundering because they just keep on like just eking out losses left and right sometimes. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they did win against the Pelicans, but I think as this year goes on, there's gonna be a lot of guys off this team.
This is the part where it sucks that we recorded the final segment before this.
Yeah,
because now I'm just thinking Magic should trade for him.
Oh,
so we talked about that. If you're listening through this, the next segment we talk about Magic needing cheap shooters. Abdel Nader, dude. There you go. That's your cheap shooter that you need. Let's go to mine. This is a guy that you do actually know. This is a guy that is actually an international superstar. This is the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. 35 points per game, 12 boards, 4 assists, 45% from the field, and 2 blocks per game. Giannis is a stud. Come on. I mean, they're on a 10-game win streak. There's no way I cannot give them credit and give him credit. This guy is well on his way to be contending for another MVP award. He is 25 years old, and God damn it if he's not a top 3 or top 2 basketball player right now in the world. It's just, where is he behind LeBron? Really. So, I mean, Giannis is a stud. Giannis is a freak. We know him. We love him. Shout out Giannis. Giannis last year had a couple Wet Boys. He had none in the playoffs, which
He's got 6 total.
Kind of shocking. He's got 6 total. Thank you, Ricky. Last one that he did get came on
Playoffs last year.
April 6th. No. April 6th. Did you have a playoff one?
Yeah, last year.
You
did have a playoff
I don't have a playoff one.
Yeah, he's got a playoff one last year.
Got some discrepancies.
The last regular season was given by me, though, April 6th.
Okay.
For Giannis Antetokounmpo. So
I'm surprised you passed up on your boy, PJ Washington. He had 2 great games this week.
He played the Wizards, I think, twice, didn't he?
I mean, Detroit Pistons.
He played the Pistons twice. That's why.
You're praising Carmelo Anthony for beating on the fucking trash tier Bulls.
He did. I didn't.
Yeah,
I gave him to
him
Giannis
that
because
point.
Giannis is a stud.
He is.
PJ
Fair.
is too.
PJ played really well.
Anyways.
The other 2 things I was going to throw out as a fun fact is, number one, they kind of lead in one hand in hand, but the leader in the locker room right now with 2 Wet Boys. Luka. The rest have 1, and we are on pace right now, fellas. We have 17 total players have gotten a Wet Boy. I'm going to round it. We're almost to the quarter half of the season. Next week will officially be the quarter mark. We are on pace to have 64 total Wet Boys if this continues.
I think we're doing a good job.
20
keeping
more
the diversity up.
than last year.
We're spreading out the Wet Boys, and that's the whole thing. Like, Wet Boys wasn't made to be like, let's give the Player of the Week award to the same 4 guys over and over.
Coming from the guy that gave it to James Harden.
And here's the thing. Last year was a record. We had 45 our first year, then 48 last year. So now we're
just getting better at this. Honorable shout out to Devontae Graham again. I think he's doing his thing.
I was surprised you weren't going to give it to Luka again. Like, Luka had a really good week.
I know he did. Again, I want to.
You wanted to give that Abdel Nader love because everyone was clamoring.
I'm
for it in the
trying to get
comments.
the trade talks up. You know,
people don't even people. You're a Sam Presti puppet. People don't even know that this is a segment, but you're like, yeah, let's give that Abdel Nader love.
That Abdel Nader
If the topic, if the title of this segment on YouTube isn't Dave is a Sam Presti puppet, I'm gonna be pissed off.
It's gonna be.
Let's do it.
Anyways,
Dave's a Presti puppet.
But
let us know your Wet Boy
PP.
down in the comment below. But Ricky, hit us with some ESPN Fast Break Fantasy League stats.
How we doing?
We suck. We're terrible.
Oh, yeah?
We need to make some changes.
Okay.
Oh, God.
GM coming in.
Do it.
Jerry Reinsdorf making some hard changes.
This is not a team. This is a dictatorship now.
Well, for today it is.
Oh, okay.
We are 9th, fellas. 9th of 16. We're
good.
absolute duty in field goal percentage and rebounds. We are 3, which would be 2 teams below us in field goal percentage. There's only 1 team below us in rebounds.
Yeah.
So we need to make a change. Here's what I am throwing out to the masses.
Yep.
We need to not just pick up 1 player. We need to pick up a few players when it comes to rebounding specifically.
Yeah.
Here are the ad drops I am proposing. Number 1, I say we fucking do it because I proposed it last week.
Yep.
Commenter in the comment section, don't remember his name,
Said
said that I was right.
But
we
he's
got
not.
to pick up Hollis Jefferson. Let's play it out this week.
Yep.
He has a better field goal percentage than what we have.
Yep.
He's putting up points. He's getting rebounds.
Sure.
He's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 is, let's
Who are
see.
we dropping? You said we're picking him up. Who are we
Dylan
dropping?
Brooks. Dylan Brooks
Okay,
has a
fine.
bad field goal percentage. He's shooting 38 from the field.
Let's do it.
So let me do that really quick. So Hollis Jefferson. I'm just going to throw out the other 2 because I had it. Fuck. Now it messed
It probably
up.
doesn't help that no one's setting our lineup either.
Or he is.
No, he's
Sometimes.
No, I thought Sean was.
Oh.
There we go.
I will start to do it.
That
then.
might
No,
be a
I'm
problem.
doing it right now.
That might be a
Okay.
problem that we're not actually actively checking. It's a little embarrassing, guys, to find out.
I mean-
I'm disappointing both of you. See the
You've
irony
never
there?
done anything for this team.
See
so
the irony there?
Another,
you are the Jerry Reinsdorf of the. No, you're the Gar Foreman. I'm John Paxson. He's Reinsdorf.
How am I Gar Foreman?
Because you suck.
another
Just
one.
like Gar sucks.
Another one I'm throwing out there is Jermichael Green's interesting because he is getting 7 boards. No, wait.
Thank you.
Don't focus on the name. He's getting 7
No,
boards.
he's a fan.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I said his name last week.
He's getting 7 boards a game.
Yes.
He's
shooting from 3.
his field goal percentage is a little bit less than what we're at, but it wouldn't tank us as much as Dylan Brooks. Another guy that I'm looking at is Amari Spellman.
But if we're dropping Brooks for Hollis, then we can't drop Brooks again.
No, we're not dropping Brooks. With the guys I think we should drop are Dylan Brooks should go. Jeremy Grant should go because I don't think he's helping us. as a net gain. And then, I mean, Mitch Robb is there for blocks. And then maybe like Otto Porter, because Otto Porter's injured.
No, I'd be fine dropping Jeremy. 43.8% from the field, 60% from the line.
Yeah.
He's not really grabbing any counting stats either, so I'm fine with dropping Jeremy Grant.
I mean, the three guys I would add are Jermichael Green, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and then Dorian Finney-Smith, who's shooting 47% from the field, 5 boards a game, and he's still getting points, about 9 points per game. But we're not about points per game. We're just about total points
Who
at
would
the
we
end.
drop?
The three that I mentioned, Brooks, Grant, and Otto Porter. I mean, Otto Porter's injured. Are we really expecting him to do anything when he comes back?
I would say,
because his percentage is lower than where we're at.
yeah, I would.
Unless you want to drop like Brooke Lopez.
I don't think that Finney-Smith will make that much of an impact.
Let's just do 2 moves.
So I would say keep Otto Porter because I think if he's healthy, he would make more of an impact than Finney-Smith.
Good point. So then we'll pick up Hollis-Jefferson and Jermichael Green.
I'm cool with that.
Cool.
Dropping Jeremy Grant and Dylan Brooks.
Are you doing it, or do you want me to do it?
You do it.
Okay.
All right. It's a weirdly productive segment. We're getting shit done.
Go Bears.
We're trying to get back in this and compete.
We're open for trade business as well. If you propose us a trade, either let us know in Discord if you're a patron, and also you could join our Discord at patreon.com/mostofitpodcast. I'm still pushing Patreon. Shut up. Yep. Or tweet us at Twitter at Ricky Widmer, at Dave_don't tweet. So don't tweet at him. Or at Sean_W_Anderson. What were you going to say?
Changed
We're like
again.
7-Eleven. No, it's the same. It's been like that for a couple weeks. We're like 7-Eleven with the trade business. We're not always doing business, but we're always open.
Wow.
Yes.
Boondock Saints reference.
Agreed. Let us know your
Coming
thoughts
at you in 2019.
down in the comments below
3, it's coming.
for Wet Boys and our fantasy
Love
team.
that.